Hi, how's it going today? It's Thomas Steed here. Just wanted to do another video talking about a Bible. So, I'm sure I had mentioned this in probably a couple of my other videos on Bibles, but I just kind of spaced it and forgot to do a video on this one. But this one is my 1611 edition, the 400-year anniversary of the 1611. This one is in a genuine leather hardcover that I also had my name put on there. Beautiful, beautiful Bible. I need to get some of those little metal corner pieces and put those on there. Really, this is an heirloom Bible. Realistically, this is something, as long as you're taking care of it and treating it right, it'll last quite a while. Be something that you can pass on to the kids. It comes with 2 ribbons on there, and the 1611 edition has, and also I did put tabs on there because they didn't have the option of having it tabbed, but the 1611 has a whole section in it that you don't find in your standard King James Bibles or a lot of other ones, called the Apocrypha. Now, the Apocrypha is a whole portion of books that covers Maccabees and a whole section of events. Not much. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Looks like 14 is what I'm counting. 14 books in the Apocrypha. Let me double check on the front page. I don't want to be misleading here. In any event, the Apocrypha was a portion of books that got removed. They were deemed either spurious, or there wasn't enough, I guess, at the time, historical basis to really include them, according to the people that did it during the I want to say it was the Council of Nicaea, when they decided which books to put in. There was 2 different councils. Maybe there was 3 or 4. There was several different times when they compiled what books they deemed to be important. For 7 books appear in their entirety. 15, right here on this page. The publisher's preface. Says right here, 15 books. You can pause that, get your list. But in any event, a lot of it is like historical records and stuff like that. Really interesting stuff. It talks about how, and the Maccabees, it talks about like how Hanukkah ended up becoming a thing, as it is not, a traditional, feast that is documented really in the Old Testament. It was, there's a lot of events that occur inside of the Apocrypha that just aren't there in the in the Old Testament or in the New Testament. There's, reference to some of the stuff in the New Testament, but that's basically it's for historical context, I guess. That's my biggest takeaway on the Apocrypha, and that's one of your largest differences on there. Aside from that, there's also the way that some of the words, like Deuteronomy, that's different. There's a lot of stuff that has to do with the way that they spelled stuff back then. I mean, if you're aware of the progression of English, it's not the same. So sometimes you'll be reading something in here on one page where one translator was translating it, and then you'll switch to the next page, and the same words spelled slightly different, because it was more phonetically based. There wasn't really a set language, like S wasn't a thing, so you'll see throughout here. That's Moses. Moses is spelled with an F. Mophith. Mophith. Mophis. Mophis. Moses. So, in any event, there's some really, just interesting things, and reading through it, it kind of, expands your perception of, the English language and the way that spelling has progressed over time. So it's a fun Bible to read, as long as, you like to read and you understand the King James Version itself, and you get the these and thous and there's all that, the Old English phonetics. It takes it a whole step further. So it is a real fun read if you are a nerd like me and you enjoy that kind of thing, or if you're just into the Bible and the historical context and all of those just elements. It's a great buy just to have it, just to be able to say, hey, look at this. This is cool. Sit down with your kids and show them and explain it. Do a little bit of research about it and all of that, because it's good to know. Knowledge is power, and having knowledge of the Bible is knowledge of the greatest power on the face of the earth. It's the Word of God. So, yeah, in any event, if you liked the video, like, share, subscribe, comment in the comment section. And if you got anything to add to it, and you think that I may have missed in the conversation or talking about the 1611, if you got a little more input to say, feel free to drop it in there. I encourage communication in my comment section. So, thank you for your time. Y'all have a good one.